What was Apollo 13? What exactly was Apollo 13? This mission is one of the most famous in the history of space exploration, and it took place during a remarkable era in the 1960s. Apollo 13 was the seventh crewed mission in NASA's Apollo space program, launched on April 11, 1970. The goal was to be the third mission to land astronauts on the moon. The crew included 3 astronauts: Jim Lovell, Fred Haise, and Jack Swigert. The mission began with a powerful Saturn V rocket lifting off from Kennedy Space Center. This launch was part of the intense space race that captivated the world during the 1960s. However, just a couple of days into the mission, disaster struck. An oxygen tank in the service module exploded about 56 hours after launch, while the spacecraft was around 205,000 miles from Earth. This explosion led to a critical loss of electrical power and life support systems, putting the astronauts' lives in serious danger. After the explosion, the mission had to be aborted. The focus shifted from landing on the moon to safely bringing the crew back home. The crew had just completed a live television broadcast when the accident occurred, and NASA's flight controllers quickly realized how severe the situation was. They began working closely with the astronauts to manage the crisis. To conserve power and resources, the crew moved into the Lunar Module, named Aquarius. This module acted as a lifeboat for the astronauts. They used a free return trajectory around the moon, which meant they could use the moon's gravity to help slingshot them back to Earth without needing additional propulsion. This maneuver was essential for their survival. Apollo 13 set a record for the farthest distance traveled by humans from Earth, reaching about 248,655 miles as it passed behind the moon. This record still stands today. During the mission, NASA's mission control and the astronauts worked tirelessly together. They improvised solutions to various problems, including limited power, carbon dioxide buildup, and navigation challenges. The teamwork displayed during this tense time became a symbol of American determination and technical skill during the space race. After looping around the moon, Apollo 13 returned toward Earth. The crew jettisoned the damaged service module and re-entered Earth's atmosphere in the command module named Odyssey. They safely splashed down in the Pacific Ocean on April 17, 1970, where recovery forces were waiting to greet them. Apollo 13 is often remembered as a successful failure. Although it did not achieve its original goal of landing on the moon, the safe return of the astronauts highlighted the risks of space exploration. It showcased the resilience of the people involved in the Apollo program during the 1960s and early 1970s. In the context of 1960s nostalgia, Apollo 13 represents the spirit of exploration and scientific progress of that time. It reminds us of an era when humanity was pushing the boundaries of what was possible, facing unknown dangers with courage and creativity. The story of Apollo 13 continues to inspire admiration for the bravery of the astronauts and the dedication of the teams on the ground who brought them home safely.